Ring-a-ling-a-ling, I'm vlogging, and hello. Today I am going to head to the art store. I'm actually going to go to the... Oh, I forgot to share this. I'm working on making trays, but I'm setting up the bases first, and this is why I need to go to Madoko. I need to find, like, a medium to add to my paint because my paint isn't the greatest. It's very chalky, so I wanted to find a good medium to mix in with the base to make it more solid, because there's a bunch of paint that I need to use up and I want to use it for the trays. Like, the color is fine, the texture is just bad. Okay, I just checked the weather. It is 27 degrees. I mean, a part of me is just like, oh, I should just wait till it's cooler. But I know me, if I don't exercise when the impulse, or walk or do whatever when the impulse is there immediately, I will think myself out of it and just rot at home. So bear with it. I have a bottle, like 1 liter of water and an energy drink in case I start to feel tired. But other than that, I'll be fine. I'm finally here at Madoko, and let's head inside. I'm here at Madoko, and there is a ton of mediums to choose from, so I'm going to get to peeping. I just left Madoko and I saw this really cute brunch bistro place, so I'm gonna check it out, even though it's not within my budget at the moment. So my quick adventure, which I thought was gonna take like max an hour and a half, is reaching its 2-hour mark because I saw a bunch of stores. Okay, I'm not going on a crazy shopping spree, but I went to the art store and then I saw the Shoppers Drug Mart nearby, and then I remembered that, like, my skin is acting up the way it is because I need to switch up the soaps and the moisturizers that I use. So I just went ahead and bought, spent like $60 on getting stuff that's gonna help with my skin. It's mostly on my back, but I feel like my face is going to break out if I don't switch my cleanser soon. I found this path, I wandered into the park across the street, but the weather has 180'd on me and I'm just like, I don't want it to rain. I was planning on walking back, and if it does rain, I might have to take the bus back home, which I am not wanting to do. I want to continue. There's a light on. There's a light on because it got dark, okay? But yeah, please don't rain. It's only like 2:36. I just checked PM. I'm just like, I don't want to do the movie. Oh, I just felt a raindrop. Oh God. Oh no! It's raining and it's getting worse! Ah! I wanted to explore the park some more, but I'm taking cover under this tiny little thing. But there's a library right there, so I'm just gonna catch my breath and run over. The rain just stopped. It's like doing its little last trickles, but people are back on the street walking around, so I'm going to walk as far as I possibly can, but then realistically I would have to catch a bus because I have bus fare, but I have to catch a bus if it starts up again. But anyways, I'm a little disappointed that my walk was interrupted. Luckily I won't get home until like after 4 p.m. I thought I was safe from the rain, but I was wrong. So I ran back and into a Whataburger and I ordered an avocado, turkey, egg sandwich. I think it's lettuce and tomato on it too. Whatever. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it's on an everything baker. What it looks like. Oh, and there's sprouts on it. Sorry, not lettuce and tomato. Okay, I'm back. I got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna share with you guys, but I'm gonna be poor for the rest of the week. So first, I stopped at Madoko and I picked up this matte acrylic medium to mix with some of the paints as I'm painting, because the quality isn't great and I just need something to hold it up better, since the binder for a lot of the paints that I have aren't great. And then I also got artist trading cards. I'm going to measure these out properly and then cut my cards down to size to fit this. I know it's like 2.5 by 3.5, but for some reason I can't seem to get it right, unless the card holders that I have are just too small, or like they're off by it feels like they're off by 0.5 centimeter, but maybe I'm being paranoid, or maybe I'm not cutting it straight enough, or whatever. So I got these two from Madoko art store. I've decided on what kind of trinket trays I want to make, because I have a magical girl convention to go to July 18th and 19th. So I was thinking if I made trinket trays. I already made a trinket tray for Witch Hat Atelier, and it sold for a pretty decent price when I went to Anime North. So I'm gonna make more Witch Hat Atelier trinket trays because it's magical girl themed. And I was also going to make, I was thinking either a Madoka Magica trinket tray or Sailor Moon. I should make Sailor Moon. So I'm just gonna make 2 tray designs and see how that goes. I've already have the bases for like 5 trinket trays, but the goal is to have 10 bases. So 5 of each design and see how they go. I feel like Witch Hat Atelier will be more popular with the newer crowd, but Sailor Moon is a classic. So fingers crossed that goes well when I go to sell them. Okay, I'm awake and I was procrastinating on drinking my coffee, but I'm making it now. So I am getting ready to go to, a Trinket event. I had the intention of making waffle magnets, but that's off the table. But I found a whole box of pins that I can bring, so I'm gonna bring that, and I'm gonna bring some handmade bracelets. I have to figure out where I put the bracelets. They're somewhere, and I have some mystery bags of Pokemon buttons. So I think those 3 things will be enough. I'm gonna get it all together and show you my hoard once I show you. I think I'm gonna sell them for like really discounted, because these are items I'm trying to clear out. Hopefully people like them. I actually did just get a message from my friend saying that I got accepted into Otakuthon as her secondary artist. So I do have to up the ante. Like, it wasn't official, so it was kind of like half baking whatever I was doing. But I realized that if I am going to this Trinket event to clear out some inventory, like I'm gonna have it on clearance when I send, like I'm gonna do like a one shot clearance whatever event. I'm not gonna do it in my neighborhood, but like if it's downtown, I'm gonna do that. Um, just because I need to make room for the new stuff, and I'm realizing that the odd stuff that I design in general do a lot better. So that is the reason. Anyways, let me go find my goodies and fill this basket. It's a folding basket, so and it looks kind of clunky, but don't worry, it comes apart. I have arrived at Christie Pitts for the event. I just have to find where everyone's sitting. I think there might be like another small event happening. Hold on. Oh, I think I found them. So the weather is pretty good today, but I still got this neck fan thing at the Dollarama, and I got some extra batteries, so it should last me for the afternoon. This event ends at 5, but I think I'm just gonna stay here for like 2 hours to see what happens. In the meantime, I can sit down with my journal and brainstorm some stuff and see what I could come up with in terms of what to make for the rest of the summer for drops. And I could also edit my story because I need to fix some stuff for that. The event is almost over. I didn't sell and trade a lot, but I did sell and trade a little bit. So yeah, it's not a complete net loss, and I met some really interesting people as well. Followed them on Instagram. I'm going to spend the last bit of time I have left looking around for other artists. I am back from my Trinket event. I threw the laundry in the washing machine, and I made like $10 in sales. This is a free event, okay? I didn't have high expectations, okay? Normally, in my mind, I'm gonna think like $300, and by the time I get there, I'm gonna be like, if I make $5, that's all that matters. But anyways, I made $10, and I networked with people, and I did some trades. So some of the stuff I did exchange for other items. But at the end of the day, I got this. The air conditioner has died. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't control it. It's my housemate in a separate part of the house that has control over it, and I am melting already. I got the fan from the Dollarama. I'm gonna set it up now. I haven't vlogged in a bit. However, I think it's probably been like a day and a half. But yeah, some stuff happened. One of them being that I am now filming on a cracked iPhone screen. I have to figure out where to get the money to replace the screen. I thought about continuing on my iPad, but the part where the camera lens is right here isn't broken, and the back is okay. So I'm just like, okay, let me try and continue vlogging with my phone camera, but this is going to need to be replaced. But in other news, I did work on brainstorming some ideas. I have like I just have to write a couple of poster ideas, because what I'm gonna do is sketch out the entire poster on live stream. And I know drawing live is kind of like anxiety inducing, but then I'm just like, you know what, I have to do it somehow. And then I'm gonna color the drawing digitally. At I just don't enjoy doing line work on the computer. I can do it. I'm just very slow with the line work. I feel as though, in comparison to the coloring and the shadowing, the line work takes the longest and is the least enjoyable part whenever I draw. So I'm just like, okay, let me just get the drawing done. Like, I like doing the line work and drawing by hand, just not digitally. And that's the delay with me doing any posters or whatever. And I don't even know, I don't fully understand why. I feel so differently about coloring versus the drawing depending on the medium, but I need to get over it because it's a weird thing that I shouldn't be doing. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think it's the layer part why I don't digital draw. I draw in Procreate, but like the amount of layers that I require, I can't do that many in Procreate, so I have to constantly merge and then second guess later. I'm like, did I make the right decision? And I think the only thing that saves me from totally crashing out while using Procreate is the fact that I can use clipping masks. But overall, my whole sense of digital workflow is uncomfortable, and I need to improve it in order to do more than just polymer clay, because just doing polymer clay isn't enough. It's never been enough. And like, I had this discussion with my friend, and I'm just like, came to the conclusion that I need to get back into drawing. I'm gonna give you a quick update about what's been happening the last couple of days before I close the vlog. I did go to a convention. It was a small one called Pretty Heroes in Toronto. However, there was a complication where the date for the event clashed with the World Cup that was happening, the World Cup finale. And I feel as though that's the reason why the foot traffic was so low, because I've been to Pretty Heroes before, and at the very least, I made back my table and travel expenses. It's not like a high traffic event. I know they promote as much as they possibly can, but for some reason the foot traffic was not there this weekend, due to, I feel as though the main reason why is that everyone was home watching the final match, or at the stadium watching the final match. And this has been like the consensus with a lot of businesses in Toronto, where they thought that business would pick up, but it's actually been less than previous years. And I've thought about what was happening, and I'm just like, I didn't consider that it would affect me, but it did. So yeah, World Cup in Toronto is or has affected other businesses / events in the city, and that kind of sucks, but I'm glad that it's over now. Spain won, and that we can get back to some sort of normalcy. But I am going to end the vlog here so I can start a new one and focus on some prototypes that I'm working on. And hopefully I can have that up and ready for the next shop drop. Gotta hang up. Bye.